Well, did we have music there? I'm not sure, but I know you can sing, John. Never mind. But you can tell us good stuff. You know, unfortunately, one holiday tradition that never seems to die is Christmas Day emergency room traffic. It's a very busy day for doctors like Dr. John Shufeldt at St. Joseph's Hospital. And you are here to give us a scoop on common holiday accidents.
Well, it's funny, year after year, it's not funny at all, actually, but people always kind of hurt themselves around the holidays in the same way. And if you could, like, get a big bullhorn and drive around the streets and say, don't do blah, blah, blah,
right,
you probably save yourself a lot of pain, misery, and time that you don't want to be in the ER over the holidays.
Do we have a bullhorn, guys? Oh, we don't have a bullhorn. So
it's like the Blues Brothers where they drive around. Hey, you on the bike.
So you'd have to like talk loudly during this segment. So what are the common holiday accidents? Well,
I mean, the first one is people out on the roof hanging lights or hanging, you know, putting a star up on the Christmas tree. And I can't tell you how often people are up on the ladder and they're on one foot going like this, and you see their kids underneath there. Hey, Dad, how about a little more allowance? And their parents are tumbling off, or these people who are 70 and 80 years old out stringing lights on their house. And you look at them and say, and they always go, say, what were you doing that for? And they go, oh yeah, I should have realized that. So I get, the take-home message is, if you have to do it, make sure you do it safely and not with the wobbly ladder, not leaning over like this, because invariably people will fall and really badly hurt themselves.
Well, that is a big problem. Although you need the good ladder too, where, like, whenever I hang lights, one daughter holds one bottom of it, the other daughter holds the other bottom until they start talking and get distracted.
Right.
Because I almost fell down.
Right.
I mean, it's a scary thing.
And there's probably more people up on ladders over the holidays than any other time in the year.
Oh, unless you're doing, house projects. In fact, and then when you fall down, you cannot get up.
Right, right. Even if you clap.
I cannot get up. Clap on. Okay, where's my medical alert button?
So that's probably the first one.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're going to hang, and it's probably a little late for some of you people, but when you're taking the lights down, by all means, you can do it relatively carefully, or do what I do: leave the lights on up all year long.
But you know what? That's good on the bushes too, and the trees. No, I just do the big rip.
Yeah.
I just stand on my little step stool. See, that's easier because I did almost take a big tumble, and I just go with the staples, and it kind of gouges everything.
Yeah, but
it's
repairable.
Who cares? Okay, what else?
Next one, alcohol-related emergencies. We've talked about it before, but you'd be amazed at how many people over the holidays have these family discussions, and they remember when, and then they have a few drinks, and they end up shooting, stabbing, and beating each other. And so Christmas Eve.
Wait a minute. Did you just say shooting, stabbing, and beating each other?
Oh, absolutely. Well, you get a big family together, and maybe there's some tension from the past, and
you got upset over the tamale making, or maybe it was a crummy gift. Once again, I don't want a gift certificate. I want that personal touch.
But you'd be amazed how many people have these big family disagreements over the holidays, and either somebody starts getting chest pain because of it, and they get so stressed out, or they actually get in these altercations. So you see that all the time.
Oh, geez. And you get, like, angry with the kitchen knife. I mean, I know shootings, all kidding aside.
Yeah, but they're typically alcohol related, and then usually by the next morning they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I beat the heck out of my cousin. But it's very, very common.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Okay, what's another one?
Probably
Do I want to hear another one?
No, they're better for me. Probably eating and cooking. One is people tend to overeat on the holidays. So they come in, it's, you say, oh,
wait a minute.
You had turkey and some peas for holiday, because they really stuff themselves. And, it's like one of those everything in moderation, starting probably with alcohol and then going right on into the food. But they'll just eat themselves sick. And also a lot of people start getting chest pain because they've eaten so much, all the blood's going to their stomach, and if they have kind of a little questionable cardiac history to begin with.
Wait a minute, you go to ER because you overate? Don't you just take Alka-Seltzer or get sick and stay home?
I think a lot of people think it's worse than that, yeah. Or they start vomiting, or the food was ill-prepared. And so that's why the next thing is making sure if you're going to cook the turkey, do it to the 170 to 180 degrees with the thermometer in the dark meat or the thick part of it, because people do undercook. And so
see, that's what I worry about. If you don't cook, there's so much meat, ham, and turkey and all that stuff over the holidays. You really have to watch that.
Tamales from Macayos, and then you don't have to worry about it.
That's true,
and
especially the pumpkin flare.
They have liability insurance, I'm sure.
They do. What about kids? Because, you've got all this stuff. You've got the trees, you've got the lights, you've got kids running around. Maybe they're a little hyperactive, a little overexcited.
Trees falling on people. We see that probably, a couple times over the holiday. Some little child will try to climb the tree, pretend he's Tarzan or she's Tarzan, and the tree will tumble over.
Oh.
And it's, it's a kind of a prickly affair after that, because they're, buried in pine needles.
Yeah, as long as mom and dad don't do that from the chandelier at the New Year's Eve party.
Right.
Then you have that whole falling down thing.
Right, and then, kind of wrapping right up into New Year's Eve with the driving and drinking, and then we'll look at the limousines and probably go in style.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are going to be looking at limousines a little later on. Although I think you get the sporty car.
Good, if I fit it.
Yeah, if you fit. We're going to fold you in half. I thought you were a part of it. And then you always have your stethoscope. Do you decorate this for the holidays?
You know, I've
Put
actually
bows
made
on
a.
This is the coolest thing. I love this thing.
It's yours.
Oh,
I
no,
never use it.
you couldn't.
I don't
Wait a
remember
minute.
how to use it.
Yeah, right. Thank you, doctor. Always good advice. Holiday accidents. Do not climb the ladder. Where's that flashing disclaimer? If you are looking for a great way to spend New Year's Eve, and you know, it's all about the car or the limo, check out, look at this. Look at this handsome young man here. Let me make sure I have this right. This is Tom Mattingly, owner of CJ's Limos and Exotic Cars. And happy holidays. And boy, New Year's, you are busy, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh boy. Okay, so we have got the awesome limousine going here. And you know, the doctor is so busy with the Lamborghini. What is it about guys in their cars?
You know, something about the power, maybe just an alternate sense of power. That
I'm
we can take with us,
overcompensating.
but it's an awesome
Oh, jeez. Wait, let's get a cutaway shot. Oh, look at Mr. Studmuffin. He thinks he's Batman.
I was born for this car.
You were. It has a little bit of a hefty price tag, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty significant. When you start working with Lamborghinis, you know, 300,000.
It's a nice way to say it.
Are you getting chest pains thinking of that?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
I'm
driving.
getting chest pains thinking of him being in that car right now.
Hey.
No, Dr. John is a great driver. But you actually rent these things like for New Year's Eve if you want to do like a party, or just what do you do?
Well, with the exotic cars, we have a constant flowing inventory because of a partner of ours, the Takeover Auto Company. And what they do is, as a car is available and somebody wants to take advantage of it, you know, if the timing's right and the revenue's right.
Gotcha. Okay, now let's get to the good stuff. You know, New Year's Eve, don't drive. Dr. John was talking about that. You know, that drinking and driving is bad news. Excuse me, darlings, I must go in my limo. Oh, people, wait a minute. Where's my entourage? Lose the entourage. I know. Oh, my word. This thing's incredible. I think we were going to have to end our show early. There are all these champagne glasses here. Oh, tell us about this vehicle over here. Hang on.
This is a newer model Lincoln Town Car. It's a 120-inch stretch. So
120-inch stretch. You could take a huge nap in here.
Oh, yeah. And people do that. Sometimes at the end of the night, people will fall asleep right in here.
Now, do you have a lot of famous people who rent your cars? Come on, can you give us any cool stories?
We've been very, very fortunate to do a few events. One of the rules about the limousine is, you know, who's in the limo and what happens in the limo stays in the limo.
Oh, Tom, you are so discreet and professional. I love that about you. Anyway, this is awesome. And they've done so much with limos. I mean, don't they have like Hummer limos and all this stuff here?
You can have any car.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to try and get out of here. I've got to go over back to the cool car. Hang on. Oh, boy. Well, there goes my microphone. See? It's already New Year's. Having way too much fun. Wow, that is cool. Hey, John, did you check that out? Over here, Tom. Come on over. Did you see this thing?
I won't get out of here. In fact, I don't think I can get out of here.
Yeah. This guy, he's stuck. Okay, now if I get in the Lamborghini, we can't go for a ride, can we? We'll be in trouble, won't
Probably only if he drives. I'll be in the back seat.
You know, we would have to
you don't fit in the back seat.
A couple hours and work through the insurance. For
oh, boy. Okay, so let's talk about renting a limo. What's the cost real quickly? Because I know that my good girlfriends are going to rent a limo. We're going to have a great time.
Absolutely. The limousines are, depending on the size of the limo and the age of the limo, they go anywhere from $50 an hour up to, you know, some of your Hummer limos, $150 an hour. But ultimately, 12 people can get out, have a great time, probably for less than the cost of what they'd spend for drinks being out anyways.
Well, it's good information. Wow. Hey, thanks so much for joining us. Have a good New Year. Now, are you going out on New Year's and driving cool cars and limos?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, right. Actually, I won't be driving at all, so.
Right, okay. You'll just be working like a dog.
Staying away from 10 cities.
Okay, Tom, well, can I go sit in the Lamborghini? Because John got to. Hang on, don't move. Okay. Thank you, Tom, and happy holidays. Hey, tomorrow on our show, we want to let you know it is the wacky Robert Shields. He's going to be on. Look at this is a Batmobile. Hey, is there something wrong here? Okay, there we go. Anyway, we've got a lot coming up. Okay, we're going to be cooking with Bashes. What's on sale? Gail Bass will be here with some movies you must see over the holidays. And there's a rumor going around that Santa is going to drop by before he starts his deliveries. Okay, are we out of here? I think we're out of here. How do you close this? These are the keys. Oh, man. Okay. I need this. Here.
I'm going to come back as a small Italian man.
Let's drive anyway. Let's do it.
What the heck?
Okay. Hey, thanks, John, for being on our show and everybody else today. Okay, have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.